Hello everyone, today we'll start our topic preparation of aldehydes and ketones. So we can make aldehydes and ketones in several ways, but we will study about the preparation from alcohol and hydrocarbons. So today we'll start with the alcohols. So alcohols can be oxidized to aldehyde and ketone. Primary alcohol get oxidized to aldehydes and secondary alcohol get oxidized to ketones, and the reagent I have used is CrO3. CrO3 means chromic anhydride, so it is an oxidizing agent. So another reagent which can be used for the primary alcohol to convert primary alcohol to aldehyde is PCC, which is pyridinium chlorochromate. Now one thing, that tertiary alcohol do not undergo oxidation, instead they make alkene as the product when oxidizing agent is used. Otherwise, if you give drastic condition for tertiary alcohol, an oxidizing agent, then you can get carboxylic acids, not the aldehyde or ketone from tertiary alcohols. So we can use only the primary and secondary alcohols to form the aldehyde and ketones respectively. One more thing to note, that this reaction is also known as dehydrogenation reaction, because the hydrogen atoms are being removed, one hydrogen from this carbon and one hydrogen from hydroxy. So then we are getting the aldehyde. Here also one hydrogen from this carbon is removed and one hydrogen from the hydroxy is removed to give the ketone. So this is basically H2 is being removed, so therefore it is also known as dehydrogenation reaction. One more way from alcohol is to form aldehyde and ketone is we can use copper or silver reagent. We can use the copper or silver reagent. So this method can be used for industrial application. When there is volatile alcohol, then this method is used. Here the copper and silver catalysts are used, and the alcohols, their vapors are passed over these catalysts, and we get the aldehyde or ketone from primary and secondary alcohols. So these were the methods to produce the aldehydes and ketones from primary and secondary alcohol. Now we will move to the next section to produce the aldehyde and ketone from hydrocarbons. So from hydrocarbons, how can we get aldehydes and ketones? So first method is the ozonolysis of alkenes. In ozonolysis, we use alkene and ozone, that is O3 reactants, and we get mixture of aldehydes and ketones depending upon the alkene structure. So here we are using ethene. So we will get two molecules of what? Formaldehyde. Because firstly this type of structure is formed, this rings type of structure in which the 3 oxygen atoms you can see, and here there is CH2, here also CH2 and 3 oxygen atom. Then if we break this ring, like from here and from here, what will you get? You will get CH2C double bond O. This double bond O plus again CH2 double bond O. So this is the formula for formaldehyde, because this is HCHO. So formaldehyde. Similarly, if you use another ketone, instead of hydrogen atom there may be some alkyl groups, then you will get another aldehyde, and if instead of both the hydrogen atoms there are alkyl groups, then you will get the ketones. So this was the ozonolysis. Now next is what? Next is the hydration of alkynes. So in this reaction, the water molecule gets added to the alkyne molecule. So and in the presence of acid like H2SO4 or Hg2SO4. So here what will be first step, that this one hydrogen atom from the water molecule get attached to one of the carbon and the OH group gets attached to the second carbon. So we get this type of structure. So there is now double bond, and here one hydrogen atom is added and here OH is added. Okay. Now next is that this hydrogen atom gets shifted to the other carbon atom, which is doubly bonded, and we get CH3CHO. So this is what ethanol. So we are getting ethanol from ethyne. So after getting the addition of water molecule to the ethyne, if there were instead of ethyne we can use another alkyls, and we will get another aldehyde molecule. So in this way we can prepare the aldehyde and ketones from alkenes and alkynes or hydrocarbons. So I hope you got this, you understood this topic. In the next lecture we will see some more methods to prepare aldehydes and ketones. So thank you.